Alright, it's 8 p.m. CET on a Monday, 24th of January, and it's time for the OGKROE Championship. Today we arrive at the Red Bull Ring in Austria. Um, it looks like we are still waiting for one player to join the lobby. And this week we still have the sprint formats as last week. Highlights are up on our YouTube channel. Don't forget to follow our socials, OGKROE on Twitter, YouTube, and OGKROE Insta for any updates. If you want to join us, don't forget to join our Discord using the links below. But let's dive into the driver standings. After last week, Phil still ahead of both the Williams drivers with a fair margin, 33 points ahead. Then Dr. DNF, Peter Penalty, Yellow Roro, Adam, Dom, Exi, Adrian, Romek, Revival to close out the top 10. Kind of the same story in the constructor standings, but this time Williams is ahead with 5 points, followed by Alfa Romeo, then Ferrari, uh, Mercedes, Haas, Red Bull, AlphaTauri, Aston Martin, Alpine, and McLaren. Luckily, every team scored a point this season, so it's not like the Haas in the real season, Formula 1 2021. Alright, it looks like we are starting the one-shot qualification. One lap, one opportunity. If you miss this opportunity, you're fucked. You're starting at the back of the grid. For the sprint race, following the one-shot qualifying, it's 5 laps. And after that, we will have a 15-minute break to sort out any issues, get a drink, piss, take a shit, any penalties that need to be applied by the stewards. It will be a maximum of 15 minutes. Don't worry, I have something prepared. And after that, the 50% race at the Red Bull Ring will start. Still waiting for Dutchful Artist. Not the best connection, I guess. There he is. Alright, let's see which driver we will be looking at. Oh no, it's raining. Oh. Everyone said if it's raining, we're gonna quit the game. Alright. How? 3 times in a row. At Portimao, it was raining during the race. During France, it rained during the one-shot qualifying, not during the sprint. Yep, Rip Alex, GG next. He's gotta build it again. We are starting though, alright. Oh, I can choose anyone I want. Alright, let's take a look at Yuri. Oh, standings are shifting heads. Okay, let's take a look at Yuri and quickly change our from eaters to wets. Alright. In the minimap, the full frax minimap. And expect the menu off and hide the UI. Yuri, one of the Alpine drivers, started his career in the OGKROE League at Haas, but quickly changed his team to join Gap, who was racing with no teammate for the first two or three races actually. And it looks like Dr. DNF for now is ahead of the pack with the fastest time, but anything can happen in sector 3, especially in the last 2 corners. You can lose a lot of time. It is the penultimate corner and the last corner for Yuri within the track limits, so that's a good sign. Looks like it's P13 for him, and the Revival takes pole position. One of our new drivers. He joined Mercedes alongside Dom, replacing Killer Freddy with a 14.472, just ahead of Dr. DNF. Wait a second, is that correct? Did Dutchful Artist get P3? No, we did not. Okay, my racing tools isn't correct. Yep, it updated as well as the in-game. Chess's Art, P3, Adam, P4. Previously he was one of our fan favorites. And Logan, P5 and Alfa Romeo. Sadly, his teammate Phil could not join the race. So all hopes are on the Scottish man Logan. And let's take a look at the other drivers. Alex Brown got P10, the highest placed McLaren. The only McLaren for now. Freezy's last place in the Alfa Romeo, the reserve driver. And actually disqualification. And for now Alex is still in the points. 1 point it is. Only a second behind the Revival. Let's take a look at where are the Alpines. 12, 13, Gabby and Yuri. 4 tenths between them. Here's the result. Maybe they can do something during the sprint race. Followed turning up. They are all 35 on pole position ahead of DNF. Yes, Chess's Art is in P3 in the Alpha Tauri. Already a gap forming between P3 and P4. Oh, and one of the aftermaths in the back. And the Revival on the keyboard is just inching behind DNF. Closing in on him. Heading into the last part of sector 2. DNF manages to stay ahead. Are they using any gears? DNF is, Revival is not. Chess's Art closely follow behind in P3. And Adam already more than a second behind the top 3. As you see, Alex. Rip Alex, as he drives me, Freezy's and Sam. Sam has retired. Did they touch? Freezy's, does he have any damage? Does not look like it. Is he heading to the pit lane? No, he isn't. And Dutchful Artist and Juria also out of the race. What is happening at the back of the grid? They touched debris on track. After just 1 lap, only 14 drivers remain. As DNF, Revival and Chess Art still P1, 2 and 3. The Red Bull drivers switch position. Prix, one of the reserve drivers for Strijdpiraat ahead of Adam. And Logan in P6. Still in the points. And look at that. Gap. The Alpine driver using a lot of ERS though. It's in P9. DNF got the fastest lap, 1:05.793 on the soft tires, low fuel. DRS is enabled for now. As there's yellow in sector 1, probably people going wide into the first corner. Split penalty tries to launch. Oh! Did he miss the braking point? Or did Logan brake check him up? But he lost his way. 3-second time penalties, fair collision with Logan for Peter penalty. And the Romic in P5, where is Logan? He fell down to P10. Yeah, that's Peter penalty, going wide with no front wing. So he has to head back into the pits. Luckily, the minimum starting position for him is P14. Logan back into P9, and where is Gab back? Gab is actually in P6. And my mistake, he will not get any points. During the sprint race only P1, P2 and P3 will get any points. So this is all for a qualifying a grid position for the 50% race. And the Revival is closing in on DNF. take a look on board. He's behind. He's a keyboard player, so it is a bit more difficult to drive around these corners. DNF using all of the track. He's also using all his ERS. He has less than 50%, but it's only 2 laps left. So that's good. If he stays in his position, it's okay. We had a penalty, yes he is. Yeah, he's P14. Romek way behind Prix. And oh wait, what happened to Adam? He was P5 just a moment ago. P11 right now in the gearbox of Axie. In the AlphaTauri ahead. Or did he push him off the track? I don't know, could not see it. Heading into sector 2. Revival and DNF battling. Revival has the DRS advantage. And he's on the inside. He's ahead of Dr. DNF. Dr. DNF falling behind P2, losing just 1 point. Let's go on board with DNF. Maybe he can try something in the final sector. I don't think so. Revival is way too far ahead. If he does not bin it in the final laps or the final corner. Oh, going wide, pushing everything. But Revival takes P1 in the sprint race, 3 points and pole position for the 50% race. DNF P2, Jesus Art, good result at P3, Brasive, his debut P4 on the grid for the next race. And Dom, Gap P6, maybe he can get some points in the next race. And P7 for Logan, P8 for Adam, from P11 to P8 in the final laps, that's a nice result. Axie P9. And Dom driver of the day for the 5-lapper. But I think we are heading into the 15-minute break. A lot has happened, so a lot of penalties may be dished out. I don't know if these will be applied for the next race, since we only have a 15-minute period for stewards to decide what to do, or they will be added at the end of the race. As we see the podium ceremony. Let's take a quick look at the results. Romek P10, Nedophilie, Lev and Destroy P12, nice results. Alex for the McLarens, P13, Peter, Dodgefall, Jury, Freezies, Sam. Closing it out, 4 people DNF'd. Here we go again. Black screen, please. Oh my god, what are the effing odds? It's raining. This is the bug, right? It's raining in Austria. No way, no way, no way, no way. Again, 3 races in a row. It's a disaster, exactly. But it'll be an enjoying disaster. Yep, some drivers are already protesting in the Discord. Oh. How? Codemasters, explain. How can we have 3 races in a row where it's raining? Okay, so sounds yes, alright. Quickly take a look at the tires, intermediate, so it's not full wets. But still, I don't think this is especially concerning for any top drivers, since we'll have a decent enough pace to keep up. But this is now the starting grid. You can see it at the left. Revival P1, DNF P2, Chassis Art, Brasive, Gap P5. Maybe he can salvage some better points than P8. Oh, Alex disqualified from session. He hit someone, I guess, but he will join the grid once again when everyone has done the formation lap. P6 Logan, P7 Dom, P8 Adam, P9 Exi, Romek, Nado, Destroy, Alex, as Gab got disqualified. Yuri, P14, Sam, P15. This is where most, as we predicted, pit stop strategy. Looks like it's gonna rain for the entire race, so a one stop is probably the best, inter to inter. And from P15 to P18 is where the grid penalties have been applied. Sam, Peter, Dodgeville Artist and Friesies got grid place penalties for the upcoming race. What did he do? Alex, as soon as you touch another car during the formation lap, you get instantly disqualified. Does not mean you will not be able to race again. As you can see on screen, both Gab and Alex are on the starting grid. It just means you cannot complete the formation lap yourself. But still continue the race, luckily. As we are waiting for Dodgeville Artists. There he is. On P13 for Alex in a race rain, of in a rainy race. I hope he does not build it again as he did in France. Alright, here we go. 5 lights are turning on for the Austrian Grand Prix, the OGKROE League Championship, without fail. And they're off. And the revival on his keyboard, sliding left and right. Paid a penalty, retired from the session. What did he do? Nadophilia is gone as well. They touch. Did they touch? Oh wait, that's a massive pile up. The Haas is also involved. Oh, 4 cars. What happened? 2 retirements. Destroy Sam. But Alex. Hey, there he is. P10 in the points for now. And Chess's art is falling down. Okay, it's virtual safety cars, so a lot of carnage again, I guess. Since you cannot overtake during safety cars, or virtual safety cars as well. Oh, Adam, P14, unlucky for him as well. Did he get caught up in the carnage at the back of the grid? I don't know, we might get a replay from that in the highlights on our YouTube channel, OGKROE. But his teammate Prix is in P3, so still for the Constructor Championship this is important, since there is no Ferrari left. And DNF just has to keep up the pace with revival during practice. 5 lappers we did. The revival showed some really good pace. So I think it just might be. Oh, Chess's art is falling even further by. Oh, he's pitting. Does he need a new front wing? He does. Okay, that's why he fell down the order. But DNF, P2 might be the maximum he can get. Still 3 points is Phil, his championship contender, isn't in this race. And therefore, all virtual safety cars ended. Therefore Logan has to salvage as many points as he can. So going to be winning white. Oh, Prix is touching him in the back. Still is the inside, he's still ahead of the Red Bull driver. Still ahead, and oh, Logan and Prix, what are they doing? He's still ahead, but close. Oh, did he touch him off? Prix falling behind Dom. Oh, this might be a sandwich, what are you doing? Oh, Logan into the pits. What? Wait, why? Huh? Okay. Did he get pushed into the pit lane? That might be a unfortunate strategy from Prix and Dom. Oh, he has to pit for wing damage, I guess. That's why I went to the right side of the track. But the grip Alfa Romeo. Yeah, that's unfortunate. And let's take a look at Prix. He's in P3. Romek following him. And we might get a co-caster for the race. Since Peter Penalty, good friend and admin of the server, is already out, he can co-cast with me. So give me a quick second so I can join him in Discord. Alright, I joined the Discord, now he has to join me. Quick escape. Oh no, you got to be kidding me. And at that moment Sam has to retire. What did he do? He's just Yuri, maybe we can see what he did. No, oh, he crashed into the wall. And we have a safety car. Okay, so all the gaps will close up since everyone has to follow the safety car, the yellow dot on the minimap. So this is an opportunity for people to even change tires if they want, if they need to. Oh, and you guys drive through penalty, speeding on the safety car. Okay, unfortunate. Let's take a quick look at the order. He spun at the exit of turn 7. Ah, that's why. But only 15 people are left in the session. And the Feivel ahead of the pack, heading for his first win in the OGKROE League race, or League Championship. Dr. DNF P2, Prasiv P3, as of now a nice debut race for him. Followed by Romek, Dom, Exi, and then Gap in P7. If he can manage this P7, that are some good points. And I hope he will have a good fight with our McLaren driver Alex in P8. Still points for now, and would you look at that? An Aston Martin P9. Points for now, but Adam is behind him. Also a fast driver. Points for now. Oh, never mind. Dodgeball binded in that corner. Yep. Out of the points, and he cannot overtake anyone again. Alex in the pit lane, front wing change for him as well. And that means Dodgeball is in the points again. And Chess Art is P11 for now. Jurman last. Yep, he still has a lot of time to catch up. Luckily there's a safety car, so there is an opportunity to catch up again. And it looks like the co-caster has joined. Peter Penalty, what happened?
Sorry, I didn't receive that. Can you repeat?
What happened for you to retire the car at the start of the race?
Yeah, quite unlucky start. Think I had a decent start at the beginning. I believe I got two to four cars from the line. But unfortunately Nado had an incident, or I'm not sure what happened there. Spun in the wall and I was right in the trajectory, and that's tire gone. Race over, unfortunately.
Well, that's unlucky. Luckily though, P2, Dr. DNF for now, he joined the team after the first race with Red Bull, where he DNF'd. He was upside down. He is looking like the #1 driver in the Williams. Thoughts?
Well, yeah, he really looks like he has a lot of pace. Yeah, he's really performing up to the standards of the team. and it's tough to keep up with a guy that fast. So yeah, I really have to work hard to be able to compete with him.
And are you both, well, going for both championships, since you are right now ahead in the standings, and even making sure you get a bigger gap in the constructor championship? What is your part in helping DNF maybe even winning the drivers championship?
Yeah, well, currently it looks like he has the better cards at winning and competing for the title. So obviously, when I'm behind and I don't have a shot at getting P1, I will do everything I can to get him in a good position to win. But of course, tough competition, so it's not that easy.
Tough competition indeed. Luckily, Phil is not in the race. Well, luckily for you, unlucky for Alfa Romeo, since Logan is also out of the points. But yeah, who's also out of the points are the Ferrari drivers. So there is no competition from the back from Ferrari or Mercedes. Well, Mercedes has a new driver, Revival. What do you think of him?
Well, honestly, he looks like he might even be a title contender, even though he just joined and missed a few races. He really looks like he has the pace to rival Vale and DNF. As you can see, he is 1 second ahead actually at the time. Well, it's safety car conditions, but he's still ahead, and the gap I believe was around 5 seconds before the safety car in like 2 laps, 2 to 3 laps, I believe. So that is really strong pace compared to DNF. And also the weather, it looks like he has the rain under control. He might even be the weather wizard.
Even though he's playing on the keyboard.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how he does it.
No, maybe neither. It may look like safety cars in this lap, since the pack is punching up again and the driver is driving slowly.
Oh, what's this? Just as art almost overtaken someone on a safety car. Position changes.
We have seen the glitch happened before in another league race.
Yeah. I've as we are approaching the restart, I want to point out that Prix actually gained 9 positions. Starting P18 I believe, if my math is correct, and is now currently in P9.
Oh! Yeah, he did! P9 for Fries's right now, but Alex, he spun around. He does not like the rain. He's P13 for now. And Chess's Art is actually ahead of Fries's right now.
Yeah, we also have 2 guys in the pit lane.
Yep.
One actually looked like he had a front wing change, being Logan.
Both Yuri and Logan in the pit lane. Well, Yuri had a drive-through penalty for speeding under the safety car. So we had to get into the pits. And Chessart is ahead of Adam. And gap overtaking someone. In P7 actually. Overtaken by Gap. But it looks like Gap is slower than everyone behind him. He's just making sure everyone is punching up. A bigger risk for any incidents.
I also believe this is the best qualifying Gap has had so as of all the races we've raced so far. So I really hope he can grab some points, as he probably deserves it.
Yep, he's had a lot of struggles with well, getting a decent teammate. Well, a decent teammate in the way someone is actually joining the races. Right now it's Yuri coming in from Haas. He's still learning everything about Formula 1. For now P14. Yeah, any predictions on the standings between Gap and Yuri, who will get ahead at the end?
Ooh, that's really difficult to say. I believe they're almost at equal skill. Maybe Gap has a little bit more experience, with races. But this really time will tell.
Gap
also,
also has some lucky points right now. As we see, Dutch artist is actually in points as well. One of our, well, not the best drivers. He's P9 for now. It looks
yeah,
like
it really looks like a good performance from him. Also a decent qualifying position, being not last.
Yeah. So that's a win already for the Aston Martin and Dutch
Absolutely.
artist. Yeah.
Oh, there's a car off.
It's car off. It's one of the. Oh no! Is it Gap? It's not. It's Yuri. Oh. Ooh. Probably
Really
off because
showing
of
under
spinning.
those conditions. And we already know. Oh, and that's Romek spun around. And his wing gone. That's really unlucky, really unlucky.
Oh, and he also has sector 2 and 3. To still.
Yes, we have a penalty for Dutch hole as well.
Probably for track limits, I guess, since he's. Oh wait, there's a
causing
safety
a
car
collision,
again.
I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, that's probably for Romek's wing.
Yep.
Which is probably in a dangerous position. So only fair from the stewards in the race control to get out of the safety car. Wise decision.
Oh, and Jurgen retired from the session. What happened? Why?
Oh, Yuri is actually standing still, I believe, on the straight.
Unfortunately, I cannot go to Yuri's
I
point
cannot
of
get
view.
an angle.
Nope. And we can look with Prix. Oh wait, now the car of Yuri is already been poofed by Codemasters. But another safety car, and Dom looks like he has to pit for another wing, I guess. Or is he changed for another set of injuries?
Romek as well.
Yeah, Romek
Yeah,
had to.
also had, I believe, a 5-second penalty he had to wait for. And a front wing change, which didn't really seem like it cost him a lot on the safety car conditions.
Nope. Luckily it did not. He did lose track position, so that's a disadvantage, but he was already falling far behind out of the points for now. But our current top 5, as we are heading to pit or lap 12, the revival still ahead. Dr. DNF, I think he has no chance to actually get ahead of revival. He's in P2. And Prix, a decent debut for now in P3, followed by Chessard in P4, some solid points for the Alpha Tauris. And surprise of the day, Gap in P5.
Yeah, really not a grid and not positions you would expect from this lineup. And I also believe he got word from Yuri from what happened. It looks like he drove into the safety car. Or, yeah, I'm not sure what happened there, but he said his AI drove into the safety car.
Oh, wow. Well, that's Codemasters for you. AI always fucking up your game.
That's absolutely not the way you want to enter the race. Not sure how something like that would happen and why the AI was driving. But I guess we'll never know. I also see Alex lost position to Logan. Not sure if that happened while pitting.
Wait. Alex is on a medium tire.
Oh, Alex pitted again, probably.
Wait, Axie is on medium as well and Dodge followed the hard tires. What?
Oh, I absolutely missed that one.
Dom and Romek pitted, but they got the injuries. Are they getting codemastered as well, or is this actually a decision from themselves?
I'm not sure, as I see the race leaders are still on Intes.
I mean, pitting right now wouldn't be the best strategy since you, well, the top 10. Oh wait, Prix is heading into the pit lane, so it might get drier.
Yeah, it might be actually the right decision to go on the dry tires, as the track does look like it is clearing up a bit, but I wouldn't say it is dry enough. But we are not the ones driving, so.
Well, Prix is actually pitting under the safety car for a set of soft tires, so that must be his own decision.
I see Yuri said that he had some connection issues and that's why the AI took over. Unfortunate.
Yep, Masters once again. But it's gonna be interesting when the well, top 7, top 10 will be pitting again for any dry tires after the safety car, or if you did decide.
And there you see Freezy absolutely missing the braking point. It's not on stream probably, but he just missed the braking point. So it does look like he is still struggling a bit on the dry tire.
Might be too early to call for the dry tires, but safety cars in this lap. So if there's a big difference between the dry and well, worn tires into tires, we will expect many people to pit again. The safety car restart revival is still ahead. Dr. DNF behind him and Prix is also behind him.
Yeah, but as you look at the mini-map, Freezy is still multiple seconds behind the car ahead. With the safety car in this lap, that might actually be an issue. Will he lose too much time here?
Revival already creating a big gap for 8/10, and Gap is also pitting. And Destroy retired from session.
That's the car out.
That's another car out, so another opportunity for any points. Yep, Gap is pitting for dry tires on the medium.
Also a dangerous position where Destroy has parked his car. And meanwhile, also Dodgeball Artist missed the corner and got off track. But it's a dangerous position. Might actually be another safety car. I'm not sure why his car is parked there.
And it looks like, well, Dodgeball is struggling with his hard tires. Not the tire you want at Austria, since it's really hard to get any good amounts of grip. Oh, yep, that's the wall, so probably front wing damage, so it's the pit again. And disaster for the Aston Martins.
It's really difficult to say if the dry tires are actually the right choice, as I see some struggling. But Alex, for example, seems to actually manage quite decently, with not too much oversteer. The wriggles, and as you look at the track, they're also showing some dry lines.
Stop
raining.
So
I believe it actually might be the window now to go to the dries. So maybe if we can get a few to the leaders, see what they will do. Who's gonna pull the trigger first?
It is gonna be interesting since, well, Prezev and Charizard do have some time penalties. Time penalties always can be cancelled or added after the race by the stewards. But yes, it is interesting to see who wants to gamble and pit for the dry tires in the front.
Oh, and it's a penalty for DNF.
Track limits, those will not be cancelled. That's a 3-second penalty he will have to add at the end of the race, to his race time. But yes, as you said, the revival is fast and he's going really fast. Already 1.5 seconds ahead of DNF. Heading into lap 16 as Dodgeball is causing a yellow flag again.
I actually believe he got lapped by the cars, right? Oh probably. No, he did not. He just got overtaken.
Okay. Well, he is struggling, so...
I believe in these conditions it's really difficult to get the power on the rear tires with the drying track on the inters. So it really is looking for that window to actually go to the dries. And what tire will it be? Will they go to medium and maybe try if they can pull it off until the end? Or will it be the hard?
I don't think they will
The
go for
safe
the hard
option.
tires. Way too cold. But DRS is enabled
It's a
again,
gamble.
so it is drier than before. So just, well, time will tell.
Oh, and that's both the leaders in.
Yep, revival ahead of DNF.
Praise that actually staying out. Multiple cars staying out.
Let's take a look at, yes, it's a medium tire for revival. Looks like the best call. One guy will pit, yep, many people are heading into the pit lane. Probably a call from Jeff.
Yeah, that's the same for DNF as well, medium tires. These
Medium
are the
tires.
calls may make or break your race. When to pit. Oh, and DNF is out!
Oh no! Our championship contender! He's out of the race! Phil will be happy! Oh!
I believe he might actually have hit the pit lane exit on the right with his wing, which cost him to DNF. How unfortunate. He really looked like he had the pace to get a good position here. Really, really unfortunate.
He spun at the exit, he lost his traction. Thank you, Sergio. Did he lose it in the pit lane as well? Fresh and cold, yeah, of course, fresh and cold medium tires. DNF, well, probably not the best ahead with cold tires. That's unfortunate. But there is a safety car again, so Prix, Dom and Adam will get a free pit stop on their safety car.
Oh, and that's done really, really close to Presiv, which is also in again. Not sure. Oh,
Yeah,
never mind.
he's going for the
Presiv,
dry
has
tires. Everyone is on dry tires right now.
Yeah, correct. So Revival will overtake the lead.
Oh, Adam has to wait for Prix. And he has a front wing damage he is waiting for.
Actually close, Dom and Revival. Nah, he will take it.
But hey, Mercedes won too.
Yeah.
And then two Alpha Tauris. Actually, Chess's Art. What a crazy race it is today.
We had absolutely caught them off guard. A lot of the drivers were already talking about how the rain would ruin the race. But you never know what you're gonna get.
Yep, threatening with protests. What if it's raining? Luckily everyone joined. But right now only 12 drivers on the grid. 6 DNFs. And it looks like Alfa Romeos may take the Constructor Championship lead again, since they're both on P7 and P8. Well, Vinicius does have a second time penalty in game. But at least some points. And Williams has no points. And oh, gap is P11. That's
also incredibly far behind Alex.
Yep.
It might actually be difficult to catch up to the safety car queue in time. Meanwhile, we have Dodgeful, who's actually even further behind, which is strange as he shows, I believe, closer to the queue than Gab.
Yeah, that's what, because he's lapped. Probably.
Okay, yeah, probably.
Well, if you take a look at the tires, there's some interesting tires. We've got Vriesis on a soft tires already for 5 laps. If he continues on these soft tires, he will not make it to the end. So he has to pit again, probably for another set of soft tires.
Yeah.
And actually, 8 lap old mediums. It is still quick maths. 17 laps. I don't think that mediums will do 17 laps and 8 laps. prior. So he might have to pit again for soft tires.
Yeah, so it's really tricky. Which strategy would be the best one? As a soft tire might get you to the end, but a medium soft tire will definitely get you to the end. So it was really a gamble for the car for the drivers, but we'll see how it worked out, how it all plans out.
Yes.
And
Alex,
meanwhile, a gap actually closed the gap to the safety car queue. So he will probably be in the queue when the safety car comes in.
Dr. Artist is pitting for the medium tire, correct choice. Nothing to lose. And a front wing change as well. Unlucky.
Yeah, as I got confirmation from DNF, he actually did indeed hit the pit lane exit wall on the inside, which unfortunately made him crash.
Yikes.
Actually, deja vu, as I've done that before. It's a tricky pit lane exit, as the high speed to watch the corner is actually quite decent, and the corner is quite tight. So it's really, you need to get used to the pit lane exit, and that's the safety car in this lap.
Safety car in this lap. Yes it is. 16 laps left. It's gonna be interesting with the soft tire drivers. And also what both the Mercedes are gonna do. Since they're 1-2 for now.
Yeah.
The Vival already slowing down, warming his tires. Chassis Art got a 5-second penalty. Oh, that's unfortunate.
That's unfortunate.
Gab
Oh,
as
and
well.
that's, there we go. Here
we go again.
Revival restarted the race, and that's the penalty for the corner cut. And Dom actually was sleeping and fell behind quite a bit. Almost out of the DRS. And that's actually not, never mind. It was a small mistake in the telemetry. It's actually closing up again, so probably some... no, XC is third.
Yeah, more than a second behind. And
yeah, correct.
Out of the
he is outside of Dom's DRS. So for the 1-2 to work, Revival and Dom probably have to work together to keep XC away.
And there's a close fight for the final point between Gab and Alex. As Prix have another 3-second time penalty for corner cutting. Gab will have DRS on Adam. Adam will not have any DRS, so they will close into the Red Bull driver for P9. And Dom faster left than the Revival, the 107.020.
Oh, that's a slide from Revival. Managed to keep it on the track.
Alright then.
We have yellow flag, sector 1, that's a Ferrari.
Nope, that's an Alfa Romeo. There are no Ferraris left in the race. Prix spinned it. And Chassis Art and Axie are fighting. Both the Alfa Tauri drivers are fighting. P5, Prix in the Red Bull. Will he benefit from this?
Close, and looks like he had the job done.
Yep, job done for Chassis Art on the soft tire. Now he has to close the gap to Dom for DRS to help Axie behind him, so they will keep P3 and P4.
Yeah, Chassis Art's actually on the soft tire, 4 laps old, while Axie is on the 11 laps old mediums. So it might have been the wise choice to actually just let him pass.
And oh, they're close to each other, Prix and Axie. Heading on to the straight. No DRS as of yet. As Romek also closed in and Logan as well, so 4 drivers are battling for P5 at the moment. P4, my bad.
Oh, that's actually impressive again. The inside. Oh, but he came back. Oh,
Ooh, that's close.
that's
Pushed
really
him off
close.
the track.
Little
Axie is
nudge.
still ahead for now. Just
Oh,
barely. Prix ahead into the corner. On the outside, braking later. Job done for now.
what an amazing fight of those two drivers. Really showing off that they want the position. They want to fight. And I don't think there was any contact. Maybe a little nudge.
Luckily, not enough to spin someone out.
Actually dropping a gap to Prix.
Yep, he's falling behind into Logomac's lap. And Logan is close to Logan.
Tires.
Yep.
He's still in the 13 laps old tire, medium tire.
So we have yellow in sector 3, that's for freezes. Oh, he's heading into the pit lane, he probably got front wing damage. So that's the Alfa Romeo out of the race.
Probably his race over.
Yep.
On the soft tires he had to make it. Oh, and that's a dive from Romek.
Oh, just a tad too late on the brakes. Can Logan profit from this? Yes, he got DRS. Romek does not have any DRS. And Logan is
Logan on Romek
on the inside. It's his corner. Yep, that's it from Romek. Now he has to make sure he keeps close to Logan into the final sector for the next DRS zones. Because Adam is already closing in onto the Haas driver.
It's really amazing to see how close these drivers actually are. It's really a shame that I'm not longer in this race anymore. Because I would have loved to race these guys. We have... Nah, he's nowhere near. Here, Romek will have DRS on Logan.
But everyone behind him as well.
A little bit too far. Meanwhile, we see a
Oh!
gap form.
Adam! He touched the back of Romek. He does manage to save the car, but Alex, who closed behind him, is ahead of him now. Here's a DRS.
No damage, I hope.
Meanwhile, at the front, Chess Art and Dom are fighting again, both on the soft tires. Revival 2.5 seconds ahead. He's just faster than the rest today.
Yeah, no questioning that, I believe. Just raw pace from Revival is showing. Also, his main title contender, DNF, is out. So, no, doesn't really look like he will have any competition this race, unfortunately.
And Dom has no DRS. Chess Art is ahead. Yep. Front of a rear wing is open. Less drag, so he's ahead. And Preziv, the Red Bull driver, is closing in onto the Mercedes driver as well.
Yeah, Dom actually had a terrible exit there on the second DRS straight. As the McLaren from Alex was off the track at the start of second DRS straight.
Still P10 though, that's points.
You always have to look at it the positive way.
Only 10 laps left in the Austrian Grand Prix for the OGKROE League Championship.
Some of the medium drivers might actually look to pit around these laps. For example, Axie's on 16 laps old medium tires, but that he will make 9 more laps is probably unlikely. You don't know how good he is at tire management. Revival, on the other hand, might actually make it to the end on his 9 lap old mediums.
Yeah. Would be the best call to just stay out, react to the drivers ahead. Since Chessart and Dom on the soft tires, they might have to pit again. So that's 2 places up for grabs. Oh, and Logan and Romek.
Adam just pitted as well to soft tire.
Yep, he probably had to wear wing damage as well from that fight.
It's very unfortunate. But that's racing. You need to know the braking points and what you can do or what you cannot do. Consequences will always be yours. Unless, of course, it's not your fault.
And we have a question from one of our viewers, Alec Jumbo. Does anyone play with no assists?
I believe so, actually. I believe Alex has no assists on. Dodgeball Artist, I believe. Dom has no assists. And from the other drivers, I'm not sure. Is there really a beginner slash medium level driver league?
Let's look at a beautiful battle for P7 between Gab and Logan. On the inside, heading into 2 turns. But Logan is managing to get ahead of Gab. Gab also has the 5-second time penalty added at the end of the race. And also close behind him is Alex.
Actually, less penalties this race than I expected. Austria is really known for its track limits, especially on the F1 games. And actually a few drivers have managed to keep out of the penalties or have already gotten them removed. Oh, and that's the car behind, spun around. I believe it's Dutch
Artist again, yeah.
Yeah.
He has a lot of difficulties in that corner. I think the second, third time he spun again.
Yeah, turn 3 is really a tricky one.
And Alex is mixing himself in the fight with Gab and Logan. Logan's still ahead, but no DRS.
Oh, that's so close.
Alex and Gab are close.
This is tricky. Well, he almost collided with Gab.
Wait, Gab is heading into the pit lane.
Gab in the pits. Yeah, I believe that's I hope it's a regular pit stop. He is on the 14 laps old medium tires. While he's waiting for his penalty, I believe he's going to soft tires. Yeah, looks like a regular pit stop. No front wing change. And he actually will come out behind Adam, ahead of Freezy.
Yep, Adam just set the fastest lap, a 107.2. A 106.
They've also went on a little bit of a weird line off track. Some drivers are struggling more with the track limits than the others. Probably because of the old tires, which really look like they are starting to lack pace at this point and grip. So it's more difficult to keep it on track.
Yeah, bigger gaps are starting to form.
I actually believe the gap between Revival and Chess's Art is getting a little bit smaller, as it's still only 1.9.
The last lap from Chess's Art was a 107.5. From Revival it was a 107.7. So it's 2/10, but right now in the interval is saying he's falling behind again.
Yeah, he's falling behind again. Getting medium tires from Revival will probably be way better at this point than the soft tires from Chess's Art. And I also have difficulties to believe that the 13 laps old soft tires will make it till the end. That means that he would have driven 18 laps on the softs. which would probably result in around 65% tire wear or higher.
Um,
Around that.
while you're talking about tires, Logan actually retired. He DNF'd.
From tires to a retire and a safety car.
And the goalmaker is in the pit lane, as there's a safety car, so we can expect most people to pit for the soft tires. Only 4 laps left.
I believe that's the only wise decision. 4 laps left. The safety car might actually drag it out until the last lap of racing, which will get the same result as Abu Dhabi last lap in a real life F1. Hopefully with no controversy here. But I think it's only wise that Revival and JSSR both pit for soft tires, which does not
well,
look
it's
like
the same
Revival's in.
situation as in Abu Dhabi.
They're both not in.
Ahead.
Both stay out.
They value track position more than better tires to make up the lost time racing.
This
Alex
will
is
really
pitting.
promise to be an interesting last lap, as I believe the safety car will drag it out the last lap. Because some drivers are behind an incredible amount. And there is a McLaren of Alex is standing very long in the pit lane.
Probably time penalties.
Yeah.
So Logan spun because of the wing damage he got, and when he pitted and he had cold tires, he unfortunately had to retire the car with too much damage.
Really no luck for Logan today, getting yeeted in the sprint race by me, and then unfortunately DNFing, not making it to the finish in the race as well. Result in no points, unfortunately.
Last race as well in France, during the sprint race I believe, he got spun around by your teammate, with the DNF, into the first corner. So Logan actually has some bad luck in our league, unfortunately.
I believe Dom actually has some connection issues, as he does appear to be jittering left or right a little bit. Hopefully it won't be too bad. Yeah, I believe it's actually really eyes at the front, as this is really JSSR's time to strike. And maybe Pressive can even get his nose in there, as he's also on the medium tires, which are a little bit better at this stage of the race than the soft tires.
Oh wait!
JSSR.
One of the Mercedes drivers, Dom! Oh, you got to be kidding me! He spun under the safety car,
Oh no.
falling behind Alex.
Dom.
P9.
He actually did something in Dutch with the word dumb, which is actually what dumb did. Being dumb, which is stupid. Literal translation. Very unlucky from the Mercedes driver. No, there's a Dutch fall really close to Exy there.
Yeah, Dutch might even be a big risk to overtake right now. Is ghosting on for lapped cars?
Yeah, I believe so.
Alright, so that won't be any, won't cause any problems.
Probably won't show on our screen though, the ghosting.
So, safety cars in this lap. So we're racing again. Dutch heading wide. Wise decision to not cause any problems. Revival already almost a second ahead of the pack. Prix and the Red Bull on the better tires than Chess's Art. But actually close behind him as well.
DRS. So it will be all about how much battery did the driver save up. How close can they get? This is Chess's Art going wide. Impressive smells the victory, the P2. He's just not close enough yet.
He might be waiting for DRS to be enabled again. But I don't
Which I
think
don't believe
will.
it will actually be activated, as the last lap will be after this. I believe only on the second lap after the safety car it will be activated. I don't think there will be DRS. But I might be mistaken.
So it has to come down to ERS. Precious, 70% using it on a straight.
Just start actually flickering light. No ERS. He's about 44%. Oh, this is so close, Precious. Unfortunately, cannot get the job done yet. If he wants to overtake him, this is the moment.
Look at the revival, already almost 2 seconds ahead of everyone in just a few laps. As in the back, Romek is in P4 actually. He overtook Axie in Alpha Tauri. And the gap is P6.
Oh, and yellow.
Yellow, Dutch artist again.
Yeah.
Oh, I see damage flying around. From who? Oh, Romek! And he took freezies as well!
Oh no!
Oh, and Romek used reset to track, so that will be a penalty since that's not allowed in OGKROE League. Yeah, so checkered flag, the revival P1, Chassis Art P2 falling behind Precious and Alex and Gab. And Adam. Actually, wait, of course, all the time second penalties. So we have to wait for the last two drivers? No, their penalties will not affect the current professional standings. As of now, Revival won the race. P1, congratulations. Mercedes P1. Followed by, if my telemetry is correct.
Precious is second, I think.
Yep, Precious second and Adam third. So a Red Bull 2 and 3. Followed by Alex in the McLaren. A wonderful result. As here is our match winner Revival. P1.
Really unfortunate that Chassis Art got a lot of time penalties. He actually looked like he would have gotten the podium there. But unfortunately the time penalties robbed him of the podium.
But any penalties can be removed if the stewards deem so. And if a ticket is made in our Discord. And here are this final standings. Professional final standings. Revival P1, followed by Precious and Adam. Adam also claiming the fastest lap, a 1:62. Alex behind him in the McLaren and Gab P5. A wonderful result from both the McLaren and Alpine drivers. Dom still falling behind the pack during the safety car period at the end, but still P6. Chassis Art on P7, Romek P8, Axie P9. And freezies to close out the top 10. Dutch artist P11, close to the points, but not close enough. Slogan is P12, DNF, Destroy, Yuri, Sam, Nado, Peter, all DNF'd. What an exciting race.
Absolutely not a result I would have expected before the race, of going into this race. And I believe some drivers really surprised today and showed what they could do under the right circumstances.
Exactly. So that will be it for the Austrian Grand Prix. We'll be back next week. I believe we are heading to Spa-Francorchamps, Belgium.
Yeah, correct.
As we have some viewers in chat. Both claiming to be his boyfriend. Well, that's none of my concern. You can find it out. But Alex, indeed, P4, great result. He deserves some kisses in chat. But next week we will head to Spa-Francorchamps. Any highlights, updates will be posted on our Instagram, YouTube, or in the Discord if you want to join the races. Join the Discord, sign up, and this was it. Bye bye. I'll see ya next time.
Yeah, guys, have a good one.